All right, let's get straight to it. I want you to forget all the productivity hacks, the little tips and tricks. This is not about that. We are not here to chip away at your procrastination. We're going for the jugular. We're talking about one single radical idea that is designed to end your procrastination forever.
So I'm going to start by asking you a very simple, very direct question. What are you waiting for? Really? That thing you're putting off, that business you want to start, that life you keep promising yourself you'll get to someday? What exactly are you waiting for? I'll save you the suspense. Whatever it is, it's not coming.
Look, you don't need a sign from the universe. What you need is a wake-up call. You need a hard, cold dose of reality about the time you actually have on this planet.
Here is the brutal truth you've probably been avoiding. Your time is not some renewable resource. It's not a bank account you can just keep topping up. It is a finite, non-refundable countdown. Every single second that ticks by is just gone forever. You do not get it back. End of story.
Let's make this really concrete. Forget vague ideas like life is short. Just look at this number, 4,000. That's it. That is roughly the number of weeks in an average human life. It's not some endless landscape of time. It's a shockingly small, very countable number.
I want you to actually picture this. Your whole life laid out as a grid of 4,000 little boxes, one for every week. Now, think about how old you are. How many of those boxes have you already checked off? They're used up, spent. That is a chunk of your life that you will never, ever get back. Kind of changes your perspective when you see it like that, doesn't it?
So, okay, we've established time is incredibly limited. Now let's talk about what it actually costs you when you waste it. Let's talk about the true price of waiting.
We need to redefine procrastination. It's not just putting things off. It's an active trade. You are literally taking a tangible, irreplaceable piece of your one and only life and swapping it for something completely worthless. Scrolling on your phone, binge watching another show, avoiding that difficult task. It is always a bad deal, and you are always on the losing end.
And this right here is the delusion we live in every single day. The lie we tell ourselves is, oh, it's just 5 more minutes on social media. That's what we think it costs. But the real cost is a fraction of your finite existence. It's another one of those 4,000 boxes. Gone. Traded for absolutely nothing. Seriously, how many pieces of your life have you already traded away just today?
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? The price of anything, your job, your relationship, your distractions, it isn't measured in money. It's measured in life. The amount of your life you have to exchange for it. So, you have to start asking yourself with every choice you make, is this trade actually worth it? Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds incredibly dark, maybe even depressing. But that's not the point. This realization isn't meant to cause despair. It's the opposite. We're going to take this terrifying fact and turn it into your single most powerful weapon.
Think about it. The end of your life is the one deadline you absolutely cannot move. So stop running from it. Stop dreading it. Instead, you're going to use it. You're going to harness its power to bring a kind of crystal clear focus to your life right now. And here's how you do it. It is a simple 3-step process. Step 1, confront the end. Truly accept the 4,000 weeks. Start hearing that clock tick. Step 2, clarify your purpose. Because knowing there's a deadline forces you to decide what really matters. And step 3, act with urgency. Because that clock, it never, ever stops.
You see, the result of all this isn't anxiety, it's power. It gives you radical focus on the things that count. It forces you into ruthless prioritization, which means you can finally cut out all the junk. It gives you an unshakable motivation. And most importantly, it forces you into immediate action. Why? Because later is a fantasy you just can't afford anymore.
So what do you do with this? This isn't just some interesting idea to think about. This is your call to action. And it's not for tomorrow, it's for right now, this very second.
Let's be perfectly clear. That countdown clock didn't just start. It has been ticking away every single second since you were born. The only thing that's different, the only thing that's changed in the last few minutes is that now you can hear it. And that awareness changes absolutely everything. Which brings us to the only question that actually matters. Not what you're going to do next year or next week or even tomorrow, but what will you do with this minute, this precious, non-refundable minute of your life that is ticking away as you listen to me speak? What are you going to do with it?